Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to do something a little different this week. What I want to do is show you guys what I think the best cards are for this new series that we have. This new set obviously is called the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Alright, so take a look at this video and the rest of the videos for this series. I'm going to go and talk about the uncommons next. This will be a video for the commons. After that, you'll see the rares, and then the mythics, and then the masterpieces, right? So I'll break it down by rarity, and these cards are, of course, in no particular order, the best cards in the set. All right, here we go. So let's get started. Here's the first card I think is really good. Mineshaft Spider. Alright, as you can see, it's 16, right? So that's a little bit high on the casting cost, but it does some really good things. You can take a look down here, mill 8 at the beginning of your turn. You can reinforce this creature. What I would try to do with this one here is probably give it prevent damage, or maybe first strike, double strike, something like that. And then also combine that first strike, double strike with maybe death touch. At that point, you're going to have a creature that protects itself really nicely. You're going to be able to work on getting that mill 8 together. Once that's done, you're going to be able to reinforce this creature every turn. That's going to be really good. Alright, so here's the next card I want to bring up, Brackish Blunder. Brackish Blunder is a nice card here. It's a little on the expensive side, but it's worth it. You can see right here what it does. Return target creature to its owner's hand. If that card's base cost is 5 or more, create 2 map tokens. I like the map tokens. You can see what they are here. They're support cards with 1 shield. They count as artifacts. And it says here, when this support is destroyed, target creature you control explores 2. I like the explore. I really think that that's something that's really good. It's one of those mechanics that I really think you can revolve an entire deck around if you have the right cards. I'm kind of course, talking about the, I think it was Path of Discovery from the Ixalan set. That was a very good one, quite devastating. You can build entire decks around that one, and of course it had that explore ability. I do like the explore ability, and this card of course has it. Okay, here's the next one, In the Presence of Ages. It's a nice one here. Pick one of the first 4 different land or creature cards from your library, then destroy the other cards. I generally like cards that are fetch, right? And that's kind of what these ones are here, right? Pick one of the first 4 different land or creature cards from your library. It's almost like that fetch mechanic where you can take a creature and put it in your hand already, right? This is a card that's going to speed up decks. And the way it does that, obviously, is you'll have cards like creatures or whatever that you need to pull. If you have this card, it will help you pull them. So it's very effective. I'm probably going to use this in a lot of decks to come, just because it helps you to fetch what you need. Here's the next one, Fungal Fortitude. This is an interesting one here. It says when this support enters the board, target creature gains enchanted. If that creature dies, return it to the battlefield under your control. Okay, so I like this one because it basically saves a creature for you. If you have a creature, maybe it's one of those that can block with reach or defender, you'd want to put this on that creature, just because this one will prevent it from dying whenever it's going to die, right? So that's important there. Here's the next one I like, Relics Roar. The base power and toughness of target creature you control becomes 6/4 until the end of turn. Then that creature gains the dinosaur subtype until the end of turn. I like that. I like these cards that will adjust the base power and toughness. Changing the base power and toughness is really important, especially when you have tokens, right? So think about this. If you had like a lot of vampire tokens, maybe a stack of 10, all right, that's probably just going to be a 10/10 creature. Not really, devastating. But you play this card on a stack of 10 tokens. Let's say you got that initial 1 plus 9 reinforcements. Every single one of those is going to be counted as 6/4, right? So that's going to be quite big. It's going to be quite devastating. Here's the next one I like, Poison Dart Frog. This one's got reach. It costs 9. And it says here, when you make a match by swap, increase your mana bonus of the match color by 2 until the end of your next turn. So you can see it does help you with the mana bonus. Then it says here, this creature gains death touch until the end of turn. So I do like that. I foresee myself using this card with maybe something that gives you first strike or prevent damage, and then you make your swap, you get your mana bonus bumped up, and then this guy gets death touch. So that's really good. It definitely will need some help, right? Obviously it's got reach, and if you don't play this one first, if there's another card that will come in and attack on your opponent's next turn, then this guy's going to be in trouble. But if you can get something going for him before he gets attacked, yeah, you're going to be fine. This is going to be a really good card for you. Okay, here's the next one, Cartographer's Companion, artifact gnome here. It says when this creature enters the battlefield, create a map token. And at the beginning of your turn, target creature you control explores 1. I do like these map tokens. You can see what they do here. You know, as I showed, these are some that can be very helpful, and this is definitely one of these cards that is just going to be very helpful. Explore here, you can read it and pause the video. It provides for you a convert mana or a buff, or it may do both, right? So that's really good. Over the Edge, this is the next one. Destroy an opposing artifact or enchantment support, then target creature you control explores 2. I think this is one of the good ones here. This is probably an underrated card. Over the Edge, you can see it's a little bit on the expensive side, but that's kind of what you would be expecting to pay for, you know, a removal card that gets rid of an enchantment or an artifact. What I really like about this is it provides you with that Explorer 2. That's going to help, and you know, hopefully that will help to pay for itself, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. Good card here, really good card. Okay, here's the next one, Seeker of Sunlight. Nice card. I do like this one. There are some really good uses, as you can see. It says at the beginning of the combat on your turn, if you matched 3 or more green gems this turn, then this creature will explore 1. Okay, so there's some uses here. I'd put this in a deck that does the matching of the green, right? That's going to be important. This creature, of course, will bring on that Explore again, right? So that's really nice. You'll see that you can use this every single turn, and it's going to be something that really helps. Some good usefulness in this card. Right, here's the last one, Inverted Iceberg. Here's a support card that's an artifact. It says craft 4 artifact. That basically means you can get rid of 4 artifacts from your hand and use the craft ability. It says here, when this card enters the battlefield, destroy the top 2 cards of your library, then draw 1 card. The important thing here to keep in mind is it says here, when this card is crafted, exile this card and create an Iceberg Titan token. This is the Iceberg Titan. It's nice. I think this is nice. It's one of those that really gives some value to this card here, right? It says when this creature attacks, the first opposing creature gains stun 1. So you're going to be able to keep a creature pretty much occupied, pretty much stunned. They're going to be disabled. They're not going to be able to affect the game. And it's also a 6/6, right? So that's really nice. I do think this is a good one. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You found it to be useful. Please like and subscribe. Also share with your friends, because that's going to help the channel. All right. And that's basically it for me. Check out the rest of the videos in this series and let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right. Good gaming, guys.